Well, by popular demand, I've been asked to make a video, and I'm not doing power rankings anymore because I think they're just trash. So I'm just going to tell you a little bit about each team and where I think you guys are going and what I think you guys can and cannot improve, or what I think the league needs to know about you. Let's start we'll go top to bottom. Channel 4. Still think you're as good as you are without Rafik? I don't think so. You got half easy schedule left, half tough schedule left. I got you guys at about 12-12, which is going to be around that 7th seed, 8th seed, which I'm kind of predicting 8th or 9th seed, depending on what the rest of the teams do. Decepticons, Z is the only bright spot on that team. The rest of the guys, I feel like you guys aren't understanding what's going on in the field. You guys are afraid of the ball. I feel like Z's got to carry you guys all the way to the finish line, and it's really not fair to him, and you guys got to give him some support in the back, or you guys are just going to get burned out. G-Men, I love the additions you guys have, but the only problem is it's that old saying, a few bad apples ruin a whole bunch, or a bundle, or a bushel of apples. You got to cut some more dead weight, and I understand you don't want to do that, but until you do, you'll never be that mid-level team. You're always going to be kind of floating in that bottom. So cut your friends if you have to. If not, it's always just going to be a lot of fun for you guys and never really going anywhere. Hitmen. Always fly under the radar because they're like the nice guys of the league. They make the fewest mistakes every single game, which is why they stay in the game. They're not going to throw the ball home unless they know they have a play. They don't toss the ball around the infield. They don't give people extra bases. If you look at their stats, they always hold guys to singles, doubles, very few triples, very few home runs. Solid defense. They do it in and out every single time. That's why they beat teams. That's why they can compete every single year, because they don't make mistakes. Invictus. Their powerful lineup hides their lack of defense. And if you ask some of the teammates, and don't ask some of the hotheads on the team, but ask the actual guys, and they'll tell you that their defense has gotten worse, but it doesn't matter because their offense is so good. They might let up 24 runs a game, but they're going to score 30 runs, so it doesn't matter. You got to catch them on a day where their bats are falling, if it's possible, asleep a little bit, and their defense is always going to be there. It's not a top 5 defense by any means, but their offense, it doesn't matter. They're a juggernaut at the plate. Legends, solid team, yet to be really tested too much. I think a few more games you guys are going to see. These guys are for real. They're going to have some big games coming up soon, so I'd like to see them kind of, see what they can do against some tougher teams. No side. Way too many question marks. I don't understand. You guys do really good against some teams, do really bad against some other teams. You got like 19 guys batting in a lineup. Cut the fat on that team. And let's just see what happens on that team. Out of shape. Shaw's great pickups right before the deadline. Those two D1 players are going to carry you all the way through. Solid lineup, solid defense. The crew of old, basically, with more pop. SWAT, balanced offense, balanced defense. Softball 101. I mean, they're a very hard team to beat. They can be beat, obviously, but I mean, they're not going to give you anything that's easy. Very good outfield, very good pop on the lineup. Wild pitches, big at-bats, but some huge holes on defense. I don't know, you guys are like night and day also. You're there sometimes and then you're not. The problem is, I don't think your bats can carry you like an Invictus team can carry that lineup. And Wolfpack, I mean, I want to say it's been a tough schedule, but it really hasn't, because you got a lot of games down the road. I think you guys need to buckle down. You'll squeak just past into that 11th or 12th seed, the 10th or 11th seed. You'll make the wild card, but you guys got to tighten up a little bit, and you got to do it real fast.